Good morning, collective. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Y'all know we're in the tribulation right now, right? Like, regardless of what you believe, spirituality, religion, atheist, whatever. But it's a time period that people and prophets and seers foretold in all religions and cultures. And in Christianity, it's spoken of as the Great Tribulation. Do you understand that is what's going on right now? That's what we're in. That all cultures were referencing. In Christianity, they call it the tribulation, but they call it different things in different cultures. But do you understand? Whatever this is, this tribulation, we're in it right now, literally, where man is trying to control human beings on earth and like make them half human, half robot, so that demons, aliens, archons can have food to energy harvest off of, going into this next age of Aquarius. So we are literally, good morning, Jessica B. Hi, Lori Taylor. Hey, Empress High Priestess. Yes, we are in the Great Tribulation right now. So everything you hear about going on right now with technology and putting things in your body, all that, this is the tribulation right now. Being able to read your brain waves, read your mind, going around kidnapping high priestesses to throw them in the basement and use them to drain their energy, to do magic and use for science to make things work. This is the future. This is the Great Tribulation they talked about in Revelation. And we know some of us have the understanding that when they talk about opening up the 7 seals in Revelation, they're talking about the awareness, your chakras. They're talking about the chakras opening up and everybody raising up their awareness and consciousness in the age of Aquarius to a new understanding of life, more than what you can see in the physical. As everyone's consciousness rises on the planet, your chakras are opening up, which open you up to see the spiritual and the physical, like the veil's becoming thinner. You understand? So this is the Great Tribulation, and the seals are being opened and released. Those 7 chakras, the 7 seals are your chakras opening up, everyone all over the world collectively, and the veil opening up to where you can now see the witches, the warlocks, the wizards, aliens, what we call demons, entities, archons. Everything is going to, like that TV show that used to come on, Alienation, where suddenly there was no more racism on the planet because you got these big-headed aliens coming into the atmosphere, and everybody's like, oh shit, what the hell is this? Oh my God, these things aren't human. And then laws are being passed because they're going to live amongst us. We are there. We are literally there right now. So some inbred fool is sick right now. Okay. Somebody is very sick. I mean, oh my God, of course they're sick, and they're not getting any better. Their health is not coming back at all. And they're only getting more and more sick. Now, the reading I did last night, somebody, every time they attack you, their health declines and they don't have the energy to heal themselves. They want me to explain this to somebody. I know I am very repetitive and I say a lot of the same things over and over again, but that's because sometimes there are new subscribers and new people listening that need to hear it, okay? I want you to understand something. Some of you have the ability to and know how to meditate and regenerate your cells and heal. I'm one of those people, and no one taught it to me. It's kind of like breathing. To some of us, it's like breathing. We know how to do certain things, and no one ever showed us to. We just like, oh, I'm having an ache and a pain right here. Let me go get this herb right here. I don't know why. It's just something, this herb resonates with me. Let me mix it with oil and rub it here, and it just goes away. You understand? And you don't think about it. You just know. You understand? It's a knowing. It's in your Akashic records. You have connected to a higher consciousness, and there's certain things you know how to do. Some of us know how to heal ourselves. And I think I've given my testimony before. I remember years ago when I was in my 20s, I got a fiery lump in my breast. And it was a whole entire lump, a whole lump, a hard one you could isolate and hold in your hand. And it was on fire in my breast. And I knew what it was. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. But it's weird because even back then, when I didn't know who I was, I still knew who I was, if you understand what I'm saying. Before you fully understand who you are, you do have a sense of who you are. Like Superman in the movie, he knew who he was, but he couldn't identify who he was. He knew he was different from everybody else because he ran faster than everybody. He was stronger than everybody. He could do things that no one else could do as a child and as other kids and people he was growing up with and hanging out with and partying with. And stuff was shooting out his eyes. And he was like, I know that I'm somebody, but I don't know who. You understand? So it's an energy of, I know that I'm somebody, but I don't know who. You understand? I had that when I was younger. It's like I knew I was somebody because there were certain things about me that I knew I could do and I've done. But I just wasn't connecting with, I didn't have any direction. I didn't have any information solid. So, I was on kind of like a journey trying to understand people that can this, people that can that, people that can XYZ. And even this started even before the internet. So before the internet, you would have to find books to read to find out about people that do different things. And I didn't know anything about, psychic, ESPN or anything like that. So when I got this fiery lump in my breast, what I did was I literally wasn't worried about it at all whatsoever because I had a sense of who I was. It was weird. I didn't even know what it was. I just had a sense of who I was. And I was like, oh my God, what is this? Is this like a cancer or something? Oh, okay. Well, let me just go ahead and meditate. I don't even know why I was meditating at that time. Something just was like, learn how to meditate. And I was like, all right. And I started doing it. I was being literally guided by a voice to get on the path without anybody or anything in the physical coming to me. You understand? And I was like, and I just knew what to do. No one like told me, or I didn't go look up a doctor. I didn't go to the doctor. A doctor never even crossed my mind. And I had good health insurance, child, but because of my job. But a doctor never ever crossed my mind. It's like, I spill water on the floor in the kitchen. I'm not going to go seek a therapist and be like, hey, I have a kitchen with water on the floor. What should I do? No, to mop it up. So it was like the same thing. It was like, as soon as it happened, I was like, oh my God, I have to get rid of this. Okay. It was never panic, worry, anxiety, or anything. I never felt anything at all. And a doctor never ever crossed my mind. It was like, oh, I just got to mop this water off the floor. So I said, let me go meditate and just, because I had already been meditating, let me go remove this real quick. And I went into a meditation. I went into a trance and I did a breath yoga. And then when I felt the energy swirling around, at the base of my spine, I started doing my breath yoga and I pulled the energy from the bottom all the way through my crown chakra through breath yoga, very slow breaths. And as soon as I finished pulling the energy out, I could feel it going out the top of my head. And then it swirled around my entire body. And then I had a very fast vibration around my entire body. It was something vibrating very quickly through my whole body, around my whole body. And then a vibration went through my body, starting with my feet. A very quick, it was like a scan. It felt like a scan. And it was a high vibrating scan that passed through the bottom of my feet and my whole body straight through the top of my head. And this is after I did the breath yoga and pulled the energy through my crown chakra, which I didn't know at the time was my crown chakra. And when that scan energy, whatever it was, went through my body, the lump literally, it stopped burning and completely dissipated. It completely went away. I mean, completely gone. No trace, no pain, it completely just went away. In 24 hours, it completely went away. I'm dead serious. Now, a few months later, it happened again. And I was like, what is it? Let me, I just knew what to do and I did it again and it went away. And if someone was projecting that energy at me, they were like, oh my freaking God, we have to study her. Back then I didn't realize what was going on, but there were people watching and studying me and other people like me, and I didn't realize it. So they might have been trying to project and send things to test to see if I could heal it or not. So the point I'm making is, some of us know how to heal ourselves. Some of us know how to use our sacral energy, literally through breath yoga, to move our energy through our body and regenerate ourselves to heal ourselves. Okay, with our energy. You understand that? Okay. Now, the reason I brought that up and I said that to you is because witches and warlocks that operate in the dark, occultists that operate in the dark, they understand that energy is neutral and energy can be used in any kind of way. They understand that. They understand that the same energy that you utilize to heal yourself, if you know how to do breath yoga and use your sacral energy, use your kundalini energy to regenerate your own cells, they understand that if they can drain you spiritually of your sacral chakra and of your energy, they can literally drain you of your energy and use it to heal themselves. Do you understand? They can use your healing energy to heal themselves of anything. You understand? So the same energy you use to heal yourself, if you are in a relationship with someone very toxic, or in the past, if you were in a relationship with someone very toxic, that might have been into something dark you were unaware of. The reason that they get with people like you is so that they could have someone to plug into to keep regenerating themselves and to keep on healing themselves. You understand? And that's why they like to be in relationships with earth angels that have not yet realized themselves or healed themselves. That's why you'll see people like, they don't look like they belong together. Oh, she's trying to inspire him to live a better life and be a better person. She's a good girl, and she feels like she's helping him learn and grow how to be a better person. No, he's in the dark. He's using her to regenerate his energy and to keep healing himself over and over again. He's literally using her energy to heal himself. Okay. Now, the problem is these people are unable to harvest your energy anymore. So they're unable to heal themselves using your energy anymore. So there's somebody here right now that was draining you at one time that right now they're too sick, but they want another opportunity to work with somebody to try to drain your energy because they're sick right now and they need your energy to heal themselves. But this person knows that the only way they can drain your energy is if you open up to them emotionally, or you open up to them sexually, or you open up to somebody they send toward you to catfish you sexually. They know they have no access point to get your energy. And that's the big problem. Change in the reverse. They know something is not going to change with their health. They know something's not going to change with their health right now, which is declining very quickly because they wouldn't stop attacking you, but they didn't have the energy to regenerate themselves and heal themselves with. So every time they attack you, their energy level goes lower. It's like an episode of Dragon Ball Z. Every time they attack you, if anyone's familiar with Dragon Ball Z, that Asian cartoon that used to come on, it's like that. Every time they attack you, their energy level drops lower and lower and lower. And before, they had access to covens of women that they would charge up with their energy, even though it wasn't as powerful and potent as yours, but they still had access to energy. Right now, this person does not have access to the energy they need to heal and regenerate themselves. So they know something's not going to change because they keep attacking you without having the energy put aside to regenerate and to heal themselves. And now they can't come back up. Their energy is depleting. It's like you keep driving a car, and you don't have any gas station to stop at, to gas up at. but you keep driving that car. That driving the car is referencing them attacking you. They keep attacking you, but they don't have any gasoline. They don't have anywhere to charge up, no good energy to recharge and to power back up. So because of that, their health is declining very quickly. And they know it's not going to change because they know something about you is not going to change. You're not entertaining courtships. You're not entertaining any courtships. So they don't have any opportunity to drain your energy sexually. So because something's not changing, because you're not, while these people still have the ability to watch you and to monitor you, and they're not in jail and they're not dead, you know that there's still another opportunity for them to interfere with any courtship that you might have. So you're not entertaining any courtships, and they know that's not going to change while they're alive and not in jail, locked up and put away, from the top all the way to the bottom. As long as these people are still out and about, you know that they can't live. These zombies during this zombie tribulation apocalypse can't survive without your energy. And many have been bitten in the government. Our whole government has been bitten by these zombies. What you saw in the movies is happening real time, like in Macon, Georgia, in the zombie movies, when all the people have come out their homes and they're just moving toward anyone that's still alive, so that they can bite them, so that they can live on. That's what's happening right now. And so many people have been bit by this zombie, these entities, archons that take over them. They literally are out mobbing. And the government, the reason they're not going to jail is because they started with the people that are in seats of authority. When there's an invasion of demonic spirits, entities, archons, aliens, whatever you want to call them, it's some kind of force out here that's not a human, that is taking over the consciousness of the humans on the planet. If you ever read the book Angels and Demons or something like that, it's another book I can't think of right now. But in order to be able to put everybody in a zombie state where they can just feed off your energy, they had to start, of course, these demonic principalities had to start with the officials, with the government, with the people in charge, with the people that can get control of the masses so they can feed off of them. So it started from the top on down. And that's why they're not in jail. And that's why these people are able to stay out of jail and continue to do what they're doing, because it's corruption from the top to the bottom. Okay. So what we have going on here right now is you're not going to entertain any courtships. That's not going to change while these people are still not in jail or dead. Okay. Something might be going on in someone's community and family. They might not be the only one that's sick right now, because we've all caught on to these people. They're zombies and they need our energy to heal them, and we're not giving them our energy. So this could be a whole community of people or a family, but someone's sick. And right now, somebody doesn't have the money to live the lifestyle they wanted. Right now, someone might even have to, while they're sick, go to work at a very hard labor job or several jobs just to stay above water, maybe even to maintain this house. Somebody, because they can't get away with anything criminal right now, they might have to work extra hard, which is further depleting their energy and stopping them from healing. They want to reverse an ending, trying to see if they could drain you, but they know they can't, because courtship for you, it's not going to change. Okay. You're happy. You're in perfect happiness. They can't do anything about that. And their health is being affected. And you're too disciplined to fall for any foolishness. And these people wish someone would reverse a judgment about them, that they're incapable of providing them with results. But that's actually the truth. This inbred, they cannot give their employer, and I'm talking about their investor, they cannot give them the results they want, because the investor that had hired them initially to drain your energy, they know that as long as they're alive and out of jail, from the wealth class investor right on down, that you're not going to entertain any courtships and it's not going to change. So why am I paying you? You were the middleman. This person has shut down completely, shut down shop. They're not going to date anyone. They don't trust anyone. They know that we're trying to set them up to be kidnapped. They know that we're trying to set them up to be drained. They know that we have plenty of money to set up situations and to bribe anyone they date. And they know that we have access through anything connected to any technology all over the world to track them. If they book a flight to another country, if they relocate to another country, we got eyes on them. We watch them. Some of them are chipped and we could track them through a chip in their body. It's like they're aware. They are aware that if you're connected at all through this system, we can spiritually monitor them. Okay. And we can also track them through any technology. I don't care what you think you have on your computer. Listen to me. I don't care what you think you have on your computer. These people are able to hack and monitor and watch each and everything you do. Recall your passwords, your new passwords. There's no privacy. Don't ever think there is. Don't you ever sit up here and think that you have any form of privacy on anything. They listen to every word you say, every conversation, every text message that you type and delete and don't send. Every single thing, everything. Okay. So therefore, any airplane trip, I'm going to relocate and I'm going to go live in Honduras. I'm going to move and relocate and I'm going to go live in Portugal. I'm going to go buy a house in Portugal with cash and no one's going to find me. You have to buy an airplane ticket. Anywhere that you go, anything that you do, anything that you purchase, these people are going to be able to track and monitor where you go, and they will immediately dispatch somebody or people around you in order to try to think that it's safe for you to date. Okay. And because you're aware of that, they know you're not entertaining any courtships. That's not going to change because you know what they are doing. So this person, of course, they're sick. They're all blocked up. Look at this. They literally have an entity feeding in their solar plexus chakra. They have an entity feeding in their sacral chakra. They have an entity feeding in their root chakra. Their third eye is blocked and their crown chakra is blocked. The entity feeding in their solar plexus chakra has them with emotional wounds that are blocking them. And this person still has the nerve to be in the energy of arrogance while they're sick and not recovering. They have an inability to work hard because of the sickness they have. They're weak right now. They probably have a compromised immune system. This person feels very weak, a sense of lack of control and purpose in their life. Right. They didn't choose the right path. And the path that they chose now is no longer fruitful for them. So now they feel like they're on the wrong path and they have to work hard to maintain whatever they got that's expensive while they were on the wrong path with a little bit of money. If these people bought $1 million home with big pools and jacuzzis and things like that, right now they're working at FedEx and they're driving for Uber Eats and they're also driving Lyft overnight to maintain it and probably renting rooms out. And they barely have time to see that damn house. They probably still got to sleep in their car just to make it from one job to the other to pay for that house. They probably just stop at that house to take a quick shower or to get a new set of clothes because they probably have to work so hard just to keep the bills paid in that house. They probably don't even see that damn house. They probably live in their car working all the time. Okay. To me, that's not living. To me, it's not living having $1 million house or more with everything you want if 90% of your time is spent working to maintain a car, a certain type of car in a house. What kind of quality of life? That's idiocracy right there. That right there is straight idiocracy. Now, if you can afford that type of home and a nice car because you make a large amount of money, you're blessed. You're prosperous, you're abundant, and you get to spend as much time as you want enjoying the fruit of your labor, then yeah, of course, it's a good thing. But it's not a good thing when you're not connected to your intuition and you have expensive items you can't really afford and you are a slave. You have to work like a slave to maintain them and you never get to enjoy them ever. That's idiocracy. It's stupid. It might as well be a stranger's house, and you're working literally, So this person feels like they're not doing what they want to do. They're working really hard right now, and they're miserable, and they can't work too hard because of their illness. They're sick, and they feel a sense of lack of control and purpose in their life. That means they can't do what they want to do, and they're forced to work whatever job they're forced to work right now, whatever they can get. They don't have control over their life right now, and their purpose has been lost, and so they are negative. They have a negative self-image. Their solar plexus is completely blocked. They have a negative self-image about themselves right now, possibly because of weight loss or weight gain. They have an entity feeding in the sacral chakra, and this person might be emotionally overreacting to a lot of things right now. No wonder their heart is so dark and they can't feel. They have an entity feeding on their root chakra as well. They're filled up with negativity and cynicism. You see, when you operate only in the dark, these are the attributes and characteristics you embody. And when you have a shut down heart chakra, it attracts this type of lifestyle for you. A lifestyle stupidity where you can't even enjoy your spoils that you obtained in a dark way, because now you're dealing with the consequences. You have to work hard and you can't even enjoy what you got. This person lost or gained a lot of weight, and they're feeling a lot of negativity, cynicism, and their knees hurt. They're having a lot of problem with their knee or their knees. This person's knee is really, really bad and hurting them. It's probably hard for them to drive, is what I'm hearing. Somebody might drive a lot, and it's hard for them to drive and sit in a car to drive because their knee is bothering them. Okay. Third eye, poor dream recall. Somebody has very poor dream recall right now. Their third eye overactive, disconnected to people, places, and things on the physical realm right now. And this person, they have a lot of insensitivity to a lack of intuition, clarity, and a shallow perspective. Okay. And what this means is the third eye underactive. People that have an underactive third eye, meaning they can't see deeper into situations, they have a shallow perspective. This would be somebody that goes into they become a counselor. They become a counselor, and they're counseling people, and they are counseling, say, somebody that is trying to be delivered from being a drug addict, prostitute, or something like that. And instead of guiding that person to whatever their initial trauma was, they pass judgment on them, and they're like, why would you want to be addicted to drugs and live a life in poverty and prostitution and be poor? Why don't you just go get a job, go to school, and get a high-paying job, and live a normal life like everybody else? Why do you want this? This is the type of energy that would try to counsel someone and ask them, why do they want something? This is the type of energy that would pass judgment. Say it's a woman that makes bad decisions in who she dates, and she chooses people that tend to be abusive. It's a narcissist empath dynamic. This is the type of person that would be like, you like people mistreating you. You like that. You must like mistreatment. You must like these things, because if you didn't, you wouldn't date these type of people. It's because insensitivity due to a lack of clarity and a shallow perspective. Because a person that has a functional third eye that's connected to wisdom and foresight, that doesn't have a shallow perspective, knows that a lot of people in abusive situations, especially when you're younger, men and women, it's not because you like being abused. It's because you've been conditioned to be abused at a young age, whether neglected emotionally, verbally, or physically. So you don't know that is abuse because that's normal for you. So when you attract someone that's doing the same thing to you that someone could have conditioned you for in childhood, when they display the exact same behavior toward you that was displayed toward you when you were a baby and when you were a child, it doesn't feel awkward or different, and you don't identify it as abuse because that's normal for you, because you were conditioned as a baby. So you don't know any better at that time, and that person is meant to cause you that pain, and that pain is supposed to make you seek out why you're connected and can't detach from the person causing you pain. And that's what sends you into reflection and sends you on a journey of healing, wherein you find out what happened to you that trained you to think that this is normal behavior. And sometimes that leads to your childhood. So this is the type of person who has a shallow perspective and a blocked third eye. They can't see deeply into a situation. So they pass judgment on people, and they they tend to be very insensitive due to a lack of clarity and a shallow perspective. So this is somebody that would be judgmental on people, that have a very shallow perspective and mental fog. This person is in a mental fog right now, overactive crown chakra. Okay. So they are struggling right now. I feel like they're struggling right now to maintain the spoils of that they got. Whatever spoils this person got. Okay, I'm sorry. I was just checking my chat. I don't have moderators, so I just check my chat. Whatever spoils this person has gotten with this house energy right now, they are sick. Not only are they sick and they're weak, they're not getting better, and they're working very, very hard to maintain it. So their quality of life is in the garbage. Let me tell you something. Some of y'all are out here living like the dream. You're literally living like a king or a queen. I know some of you all are out here living your best life because some of y'all are minimalists. Some of y'all are connected to your intuition and have a lot of wisdom. And some of y'all know that the less that you try to hold on to and maintain, the more peace you have. The less things you have to keep track of. It is easier for a camel to enter into the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to enter heaven. You understand? The more things that you have on your plate, the more things that you're in a mental imprisonment about, the more things you have to worry about. When you live a simple life, there's somebody right now either living the van life or that has a tiny house. Somebody out here right now has a piece of land that they bought, okay, and they built and renovated a tiny house on it. And all they have to do is pay taxes. And because it's just them, their utilities and water and everything don't come above $30 a month. And all they have is their cell phone, which they use for internet and everything else too. And this person eats like a king. This person eats like a king or a queen. Every single day, they can eat the best food. They can dine out. They can take trips. They can travel and come back home to their tiny house. They can do whatever they want. They have all the free time in the world. And the reason is they don't have no responsibilities. And they've minimalized their life. And they literally love life. They're going bike riding. They're going boating and yakking and canoeing. And they're eating lobster and steak. And they're just like, it's like a woman that made a decision to be single and to decenter men and center herself, that's spoiling the hell out of herself. And she's like, oh my God, I love my life. I'm able to give myself everything, but this is a man or a woman. I'm just saying the point is these people, because they're not connected to their intuition, look at me. I got a big house and I got a nice car I'm leasing and all this debt. And right now they can't even afford steak. And they can't even afford steak. House probably ain't even furnished, but got a huge TV stretching across the wall. But now they're working their ass off to stay above water, to maintain it. While it's somebody out here, man or woman, living in a trailer, living in a tiny house, living in something, a renovated shed on a piece of land paid for, that is literally living their absolute best life, swallowing tender butter soft steak and shrimp and something, lobster or whatever. They might be vegan, I don't know. That literally has all their days, and the winters they can go skiing, they can travel, they can do whatever they want. And they don't got to make that much money either, because their life is simple and they're free. The greatest thing that you can own on earth is your time. The greatest thing that you can have ownership over is not a huge big house, a BMW, a brand new car, a nice this. The greatest thing, the most valuable thing on earth that you can have ownership of is ownership over your time. To be able to do what you want when you want to do it. So this person didn't use their intuition, and these people put themselves literally into their own prisons. They literally have created prisons for themselves. Let's go. What is the messages, Holy Divine Spirit, crowning this read? There might be somebody here that's no longer in a mental imprisonment about something, and somebody's burdened about that. Okay. This Knight of Pentacles might be a fire sign, but this Knight of Pentacles is speaking to the stage that this person is in their life. This is an older person, but they're in a night stage. The night means a whole lot of different things. It could mean work, career. It can mean structure, discipline, someone preparing something. But right now, what this is talking about is a stage someone's in their life. Somebody, they are not in a King or Queen of Pentacle energy, meaning by now they own a business, or they're at their, when you kind of reach at a certain age in your life, you make a certain amount of money because you've worked your way to the top, or, you've been working for many years and you finally reached your full capacity in a certain time before you go to retirement. This might be an older person that's in a night stage. A night stage is kind of like a college student that is about to graduate from college and get on an internship, or someone that is still working towards their goals. But this is an older person, possibly over 50 in this energy, and they're very burdened. And someone could have Leo in their chart. This person is no longer in a mental imprisonment about something having to do with this person. What is that, Holy Spirit? What's the obstacle? What is the obstacle? What is this person's obstacle? So, what is the obstacle? The obstacle is somebody might be closed emotionally. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Somebody might be close to somebody emotionally right now with this Ace of Cups reverse, okay? That might be planning something. Oh, wow. Wow. It's almost like I'm getting the energy. I'm almost getting the energy of somebody, a woman that has emotionally shut down in a relationship. And they're already planning the logistics of leaving. I'm getting the energy of a woman in a bad marriage that has spent 2 years asking for therapy, asking for change, asking, stop trying to trick me and be slick and say you're going to one place and going to another to cheat on me. Stop doing this. Oh, now you want to take a boys trip and fly overseas, like you're not going to go overseas and cheat. Blah, blah, blah. I need you to stop. Stop. You're spending all your time for you. You're being selfish. And I'm just with the kids, laboring to keep the house going. And all you do is work. This is the energy of a woman that shuts down and stops asking for what they want because they already made up their mind about what they're going to do in secret. So she's no longer asking you to work it out. She's no longer complaining about where you're going, what you're doing. She's no longer spend time with me. She's no longer, will you go to therapy? You don't help me around the house. You spend all your, when they shut up and get quiet and, okay, that's fine. Have fun. Okay, do whatever you want. That means somebody's planning in secret. So with the Moon card here and the Two of Wands here, the obstacle is somebody's planning something right now in secret because they've completely shut down emotionally with the Ace of Cups reverse. Someone has completely shut down emotionally and they're making a plan for themselves. And that's an obstacle for somebody. Somebody might not know that they might be living in a house with somebody that's already ready to abandon ship. I can't make it up. The Lover's reverse. The Lover's reverse. Somebody's about to abandon ship. What happened in the what happened in the recent past? What happened in the recent past? Okay, in the recent past, if there was some kind of conflict that somebody was a part of, this might be this Leo energy, the King of Wands reverse, this narcissistic energy. They were a part of something that didn't work out the way they wanted it to, working for an Aquarius energy. And now they can't create or cause any more conflict because these are karmic people I'm talking about here, and it's completely over. Their job ended with this person. Their contract, their whatever these people were doing, it's completely over. These people were energy harvesters, and this was a witchcraft couple. This was a witchcraft couple. Okay, all right. And somebody felt overwhelmed. Somebody felt completely emotionally overwhelmed, and now they. It's like when people go through stages. People go through stages of grief. First, when they first go through this grief where they feel completely overwhelmed. Like, oh, I don't believe this is happening to me. I got terminally ill, diagnosed, lost my job, about to lose my house. I lost this, I lost that, everything. They're breaking up. I have no more money. And they're overwhelmed with grief. And all they do is cry, have emotional outbursts. It's just nothing but emotion overwhelming and overtaking their whole life. They wake up crying, go to bed crying. They drive in their car to the store crying. They walk around talking to themselves. This person was overwhelmed emotionally, couldn't think straight. And then the next stage is usually when you go completely numb. That means you've poured every emotion out that you have, and now you have no emotion. It's like you're numb. It's like I don't care. I don't care. It's a car coming and it's about to hit you. I don't care. So I feel like in the past somebody was overwhelmed emotionally, and now they've completely shut down. Okay. What happened in the recent past after this conflict ended with these people? Somebody had to get to work. Yeah, somebody had to get to work. Okay, someone might be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody might have had to get a job that doesn't pay a lot of money. Somebody might have had to get to work working a job and work really, really hard that doesn't pay a lot of money. Tell me more about this situation with this Eight of Pentacles. Someone that couldn't regulate their emotions. Somebody's mad because they have to work. To win. Now they have to. They don't have any other choice. It's the only way they could stay afloat. Clarify, Holy Spirit, because someone has already broken up. The Lover's reverse. Someone has already separated from somebody, so they have to work extra hard now to stay afloat. Okay, who is this? Which energy is this that's having to work extra hard right now? Someone that has clarity. Okay, this is a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Okay, that couldn't plan something. So there is a Cancer energy. Someone has Cancer in their chart here. A Cancer placement. They might have Leo and Cancer in their chart, but they have to work extra hard now, like extra hard, to maintain whatever it is they have, and they are forever stuck in a prison and a cycle that they can't get out of. They're on a hamster wheel, but not a human-sized one, a small one on their hands and knees, and that's part of their karma. Some of these people that you think because they work for the government in secret groups that are not going to jail, because they're not going to jail because the government is protecting them, you think that they're not in a jail, a spiritual jail that they've been placed in. I want you to understand something. It's not just physical jail. When you're placed in a spiritual jail on earth, you don't have to worry about physical jail, because what they're in is worse. Again, a scenario where you have a mortgage you can't pay and you can never get another job anywhere else. You're stuck at a location you're at, and you have to work overtime and work a second and third job, and you barely even get to walk through your door at home while you have a terminal illness or in sickness in your body, and your energy is extremely low, and you're living out your car while you own a house with a big mortgage, and it's never going to change. And you have to work Monday through Sunday. You don't have one day off. You have to work every single day, and you don't have any time to do anything at all whatsoever. You have to eat driving to work, and you have to eat driving to work, and then you have to eat driving to your next job. Do you understand that? And spend the rest of your life like that, literally until your olden days, while you're in pain. That's worse than jail. For some people, that is actually worse than jail. That is a hell. That's worse than jail. So this person is stuck on a very small hamster wheel with the world reverse, in a cycle, working extra hard, not even able to go through that big, beautiful house they decorated and got that big TV and did all that. They can't even go to it because they'll be late for their next job. That's hell. This person is beyond depressed right now. They're literally beyond depressed and sad. I'm telling you. And they don't even have the foresight. They don't even have the foresight and the wisdom to know if you want to alleviate your stress and create more time so that you can rest. If you want to create some more time so that you can rest, so you can heal, what you want to do is sell that big house. Hopefully you have equity in it, and see if you can find you a small piece of land and put a tiny house on it. So you can take a break and give your body time to heal. See, this is how someone with wisdom would think. You know what I mean? But they don't think like that because they are emotionally codependent to others for validation because they're unhealed. So they're going to be suffering over people that don't give a damn about them because I can't see me doing bad. Let me tell you something. Right before COVID hit and everything shut down, I was living in my home that I had a mortgage on. I had a nice, beautiful, nice size home, and it was very beautiful. I was in love with that house. And I also had a rental property that I had tenants living in at the time, and that were not paying rent, by the way, that I was already in the process of evicting. But I said, I'll get around to it. And at that time, I just got out of a relationship where I didn't realize the person had catfished me, and they were really working with people to try to siphon my energy. But I just gotten out of that relationship, and I wasn't as focused as I should have been on my properties because I moved out of state and left my 2 homes, even though I was managing them from out of state. And when I broke up with that person and I came back to Georgia, I was trying to get my affairs in order. And what I did was the Holy Spirit guided me and said, it's too much for you right now to balance what you're doing. Make a choice and sell one of them homes. And I did not want to. I really, really did not want to at all. I was like, no, God, no, I don't want to. No. But the mortgage wasn't that large on the other home. So I could have sold one of the homes and I could have paid the mortgage off on the other home. I had to make a choice. And I chose my rental property. And I sold my mortgaged home. And when I did that, I wasn't happy about that. And they told me, go ahead and get of course, I had to get the tenants, the non-rent paying tenants out of there. So I was guided spiritually to get the tenants out of there, move into that home and sell and get rid of the other one. They just wanted me to get rid of my mortgage. And I was like, I really don't want to do this. I can get back. I can get back balance. You know how hard I work. I'll get everything back in alignment. And they were like, no, it's too much pressure on you right now. Trust us. Follow through with your eviction with them people right now. Stay on top of it. Get them out your house right now. Get them people out your house right now. It's like they were screaming in my guides were screaming in my ear. Get them people out your house right now that were not paying rent. I already filed my eviction papers and everything. And I was like, I could wait a while. I'll wait and see. Maybe they can maintain the property or something until they were like, no, now you have to do it now. And I did it. Got them out the house completely, cleaned the house real good. And then I moved in there and then I sold my mortgaged home. And it broke my heart. I'm going to be honest. It completely broke my heart. And this was the March right before COVID hit. And then as soon as I sold that home, about 3 weeks later, 3 to 4 weeks later, everything shut down all over the world. COVID hit. I didn't have no more mortgage payments. Sold my house. I didn't have, I was in my rental property, had my feet propped up, real comfortable, refrigerator full of food, everything I would need, entertainment. And I just got a job because I got, I moved back to Georgia because I got out of a relationship. I just moved back to Georgia. I had been applying for jobs, and I just got a job hired by a company working from home. And I had no idea that COVID was coming or anything. And I literally just got a job working from home, okay, with decent pay at that particular time. And literally, it was like I went into heaven. It was like I literally went to heaven. I died and went to heaven because the spirit warned me, and I didn't even know what was coming. Right now, the hell I would be in if I still had that mortgage, and if I had them tenants in my home that didn't pay rent, that would have been it for me. You seen all them landlords crying because they had them tenants in their homes for 2 years or more. Child, when you are connected to God and your higher mind and your higher self, and you have wisdom and foresight, you will make moves that are best for you to put you in the best position you need to be in, so that you can rest. I had an opportunity to rest. I had an opportunity to really take my time, rest, relax, put my feet up for a couple years. I was working, but still, you know what I mean. So whoever this person is, because again, they're unhealed and they want to maintain an image. They literally want to maintain an image for people that they're trying to impress because of their self-esteem. They can't even give them themselves time to heal and rest. Have enough sense. Whatever big bills you have, get rid of that stuff. Let go of some things. It's okay. Sometimes you have to release things to get your freedom. Okay. So whoever this person is, they're not healing right now. They're not healing right now. What else, Holy Spirit? Tell me more right now about this star energy, the Aquarius. They're the Knight of Pentacles that can't move to calmer waters. Something might be going on with his mind that has walked away from these people. Okay, so the water sign, whoever this Cancer energy is, they've walked away from these people. That's it. This might be a warlock energy. There's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, warlock energy that has completely pulled their energy away and walked away from these people. Okay, that's probably all these people have to work right now. They're walking away from these people like in real time right now. Everybody is going to have to be in their own spiritual prison. Even if these people don't go to physical jail, they are going to be living in a form of a prison. Okay, and what about this Leo energy, Holy Divine Spirit? The Death card. Somebody might have made some kind of offer. Somebody might have completely ended something. To clarify that Death card. Someone made someone an offer to move forward with somebody. Okay. So this Leo, a Scorpio. Okay. So these people this Leo might be dealing with a Scorpio right now. That would be that night energy. They might have fire and Scorpio in their chart. And someone has clarity about something. These people might be working together to maintain something that's expensive right now. But somebody has shut down emotionally because they're making some kind of secret plan. The Hangman. Oh, wait a minute. Is someone making an offer? The Sun to illuminate something. Somebody might be making an offer because they're not going to move forward. Oh, wow. Is someone sacrificing someone? Somebody might be about to sacrifice somebody because the Nine of Pentacles reverse. Because they're out of energy, they're out of money. They're out of money and energy, and somebody wants to sacrifice somebody. The Ten of Pentacles reverse. They might even have to give up a house. They might be they're having a tower about a house. These people might be losing a big home right now. Somebody might own a house that they're losing right now. What else? Yeah, because they want to move to calmer waters and they're sad. Who's this Two of Cups energy making this offer to sacrifice someone? Who's making that offer? Someone that cut somebody off because of a burden. Oh, they cut them off emotionally. Oh, child, I told y'all. I told y'all, because they can't create an illusion because of this third person that was supposed to be a third party. They were going to triangulate somebody against, and they're going to backstab and betray them. I told y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all in that other reading that this person did not want to let go of this person that sabotaged the whole operation. And they were stuck on them. They wanted to hold on to them for shallow, superficial reasons because they thought, if I still get this money, I want to still be on top. I want to be with a trophy piece and still have all the money. And I want to keep everything. And they were in a delusion thinking that they would still be able to drain your energy or trick you or whatever. And once this man is unable to get the money, I told you all the Leo energy was going to shut down emotionally and distance himself and cut this person off. And then this person is going to get mad at them for cutting them off and sacrifice them when they refuse to see him anymore. That was the whole reading I did, where I was asking, when are these people going to go to jail? And what they told me was that the masculine, whoever the Scorpio energy is, once they can't drain your energy and they can't get the money from anywhere else, once they can't get the money, someone feels defeated because somebody feels defeated because of love, right? Because of a partnership. This is someone that's a gold digger. They never, it was all about the money. Yeah, I'll be with you. I'll be your girlfriend. I'll be your little witchcraft wife. But at the end of the day, it's all about the money. And this person had this person's affections so long as they were going to get this money. But once this person knew 100% that Scorpio energy was not going to be able to get your energy and get the money, and they lost their job from the King of Pentacles, and there's no coming back from it, they would cut them off. Like, are you crazy? I'm not about to keep love bombing you and licking your balls and acting like it's sweet. You know, I'm not about to keep on love bombing you and messing with your head and doing all this stuff. If there ain't no money coming, the hell with you. Now this person has completely shut down. They've completely turned off their emotions. Like, don't you know it was conditional, you idiot? And the prediction was, when this person realized this person would not be able to recover financially, they would cut them off. And then the masculine, when he got cut off from her, then he would get mad at her because he thought she really loved him, and he would either sacrifice her or send her to jail. Yes? Go ahead. 7 of Swords. Somebody might be pretending like they've moved to calmer waters, like about something, about a hermit. Okay, so somebody is acting like they're not worried about trying to come for you anymore. Who is this person that's pretending like they're not coming back? That's in some trickster energy. Somebody that's not working with someone anymore. So somebody, and you don't have to worry about this, but somebody thinks that you think they've completely pulled their energy back and gone in another direction. Somebody wants you to think that they're not worried about you anymore, and they're not going to come back and try to get your energy. Just try one more time. It could be a man or a woman. Let me pull this energy really quick. Who is this idiot or slow person that thinks that you don't know that they're still thinking they could come back around to you to try to do something to you? Who is this person, Holy Spirit? Who is this 7 of Swords energy? Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. Someone with very bad karma. Of course they have bad karma. Who is this energy, Holy Spirit? Who is this 7 of Swords energy that's faking walking away? Somebody that has some clarity about something, might be an Aquarius. The devil, of course. Well, I said that at the beginning. Thank you. I appreciate the message. But I said that at the beginning of the reading, that this investor energy was going to be able to follow, you anywhere in the world because they have money. They're connected to wealth. And they know that you have the source of God's power on earth between your legs. So that's why this person's not going to let up until they're dead or whatever. Which is why something can't change for you with courtships. Whoever you are, something's not changing. You're not entertaining any courtships. I'm sorry. While I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to my guys. Yeah, I know. I'm weird. But while I'm talking to you, I'm talking to my guys. No, because they were poking me in my back, like, say it, open the card, say it. And I opened on the devil, but I already talked about this, and I'm telling them because they wanted me to say that to somebody. But maybe it's more people here. And when I started, it was only 10 people in my life. So maybe somebody needed to hear that. They want me to say it again. Okay, I'm going to say it again. What I was saying is, whoever you are, the people that they initially hired, they fired all of them, okay? Because they know something's not going to change for you. And you're not entertaining any courtships. And that's not going to change. And that's why they fired the group of people they were working with, because they're too familiar to you. You know their energy. You know how they move. It's too messy now at this point, and they have to move forward. They can't get it done. This is that investor energy that's closed emotionally right now, that was working with an Aquarius, okay, that contracted it to an Aquarius, that was a spiritual pimp, okay? This investor energy is part of the wealth class, like the president of a country, one of those cults that have a lot of money because they have billions of dollars. So this devil energy, Capricorn energy, is closed emotionally, but they want you to think that they're not still tracking, watching, and following you. But they work with the government. They work with the NSA. They work with the government, period. So they want you to think that they want you to feel safe again. They want you to let your guard down. They want you to think they're going forever because they just want to quietly stalk and watch you, even though you smell and can feel their stank ass, funky, nasty energy in your phone. You can feel them hovering spiritually. You can feel them hovering over your phone spiritually and in your electronics. Even if they don't do anything, you know you're being watched. You know, if you're sensitive, and if you're sensitive enough, you can feel that these people are with you on your computer and on your phone and watching every move that you make. You already know it. Okay? For some of you, you might have a camera in your eye. They keep fucking turning on, and you can see the fucking light that flashes every time they turn on the motherfucking camera, because of this remote neural monitoring thing they set you up to put in your eye. Child. But they think if we're real quiet and no action, no one attack her, we'll just be real quiet. Maybe we'll be quiet for a couple months or a couple of weeks. She'll think we went away, and she'll think it's safe to date again. Bitch, this person has enough money that anywhere you go in this matrix, where you have to use a card to spend money or book a flight, use a passport, anywhere in this earth that you try to go to, unless you build your own boat, Noah, and you get in that damn boat and you know how to sail the 7 seas, unless you know how to navigate and sail across the ocean on your own in a boat and go rogue, go to Jamaica and then get a canoe and row to Cuba. It's only 60 miles. Go to Jamaica, bitch. Go to Jamaica and get yourself a canoe, okay? And take some water with you and a soccer ball and draw a face on it like Wilson with Tom Hanks. And get in a canoe, get in a damn canoe and row your ass over to Cuba. And when you arrive on the shores of Cuba, change your name, shave your head, get some other cash out all your money, and then from there, make under a different identity, find a way to go to another country. That's the only way. But anywhere you go to, Wilson, anywhere that you go to, using an airplane, buy a train, a ticket, leaving the country, if you go to Portugal, anywhere you move, Spain, anywhere you try to move to, this Capricorn has the money to dispatch some people there to watch you, to live near you, to try to get someone to catfish you, to set you up to try to be kidnapped. Anywhere you go, you're protected, but I'm just saying, they want you to think that they're not hovering and watching you. This person have deep pockets because he's connected to not just the government in North America. This is the New World Order. We're in the tribulation right now, and this man is a part of the New World Order. All of them are connected. They're connected to Antarctica. They are connected to Antarctica. They are connected to groups of scientists. All of these people are connected. This is the New World Order. You understand? So they have deep pockets, endless pockets. They could print money for days. It don't mean shit. They don't even live off of money. These people don't live off of money. It's a different type of wealth that they're on. Okay, they could print money for goddamn days that don't mean shit to them. The money you have is fake. You understand? So they are pretending to pull their energy back from you, but they're going to be watching you anywhere you go. And that's the reason why whoever you are right now, they're saying, oh, right now, nothing's going to change. You're not going to entertain any courtships. But if you think that we're not around anymore, you might let your guard down and be open to dating or someone. For Kuan Yin, hell motherfucking no. Fuck you. Kiss my motherfucking yellow, brownish, light brown in the summer ass. God damn it. Kiss my goddamn ass. Because Kuan Yin ain't never dating again. Not during this tribulation. No offense, but this is the tribulation, y'all. This is the tribulation. I am not dating again. Not in this lifetime. I have had fun in my past. I've had fun. I've had an opportunity to see what it feels like to go out on dates, to be courted, to be in relationships. I've had a child. I've raised a child. I thank God that I had an opportunity to experience certain things in my life. Okay, before the tribulation fully came into effect. You know, and I pray for the younger women and men that just want to be able to meet someone and experience love, experience raising a child in a normal, functional environment. But unfortunately, a lot of you all are going to have children during this tribulation time. And they're going to be trying to chip your kids, and they're going to be trying to pay people you date in court to set you up to be injected so they can use you for energy and drain you. The type of mess that they got going on right now, y'all, I'm so sorry. It's going to be harder for the younger people with this new world order in place. Okay. Yeah, I still have hope for the younger people to be able to experience a normal life. But just be careful and be aware of this new world order and what they're implementing, you know. And I'm blessed. I feel blessed, you know, at this particular time in my life that I don't have to desire any of those things because I'm older now as the tribulation gets worse. You know, I do pray that they do get to live a normal, functional life without having these assholes on their back. But these are the times we're living in right now. They might have to come together and form communities where they look out for each other and protect each other with their own doctors and their own, you understand? People might need to form their own communities with their own doctors, their own schools, their own stores, grow their own food where they can protect each other. I'm telling you. So somebody thinks if they're quiet and they lurk in the background, that eventually you're going to date someone and they're going to kidnap you, or they're going to find, you're going to let your guard down and they're going to make someone an offer after you connect to them. So they're just lurking in the background. They want you to know. They just want you to know someone's lurking in the background. Okay. So just because it's peaceful and quiet right now, don't think that these demons are not tracking you and watching your every move, hoping that you'll open up to somebody, hoping and praying that they'll be able to infiltrate you in some kind of way. That's okay. Don't think that these demons can't be put down on their ass and taken out. Roll call. Roll call. Roll call. That's all I'm saying. For some of y'all, it doesn't mean the end of the world, like you can never date again. I'm just saying it's good to know who the demon is, so you know what demon needs to be taken down and taken out and destroyed, so you could live your life in peace. That's all I'm saying. And I'm going to leave it right there. Let's go. What else, Holy Spirit? So they're still watching you, okay? They're still watching you. Someone that's very childish, that can't regulate their emotions, is releasing a burden. All right, whatever. Someone that's still watching you that lacks emotional intelligence and they can't regulate their emotions. That's very childish. They're releasing a burden. Okay, they're releasing a burden. Someone feels defeated that somebody was so reckless. Someone might be a Taurus, and now they're in a mental imprisonment, or someone's going to jail, and this is justice for what they did for what they did to you with the Five of Wands. Clarify this Knight of Wands energy, please. I know someone that can't regulate their emotions. The Seven of Swords reverse. Somebody that couldn't get away with something and the secret came out. Oh, who is this? Who is this person that a secret was revealed about what they did to you? Oh, okay. So there might be a Taurus, an Aquarius. I have Libra energy here. I have a fire, Aries, Leo, Sag energy here. Somebody got a judgment made about you in court, regardless of what that judgment was. Either that you were a drug addicted prostitute and mentally disabled, they were getting Social Security, you were disabled, or they got a warrant so that they could monitor you. Somebody got some kind of judgment in court, or they did fraud or identity theft. There's something that was done in court that was illegal, and whatever they did, they might be about to go to jail because of it. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Someone's about to have a tower. Somebody's about to have a tower because somebody might have connected with somebody. Tell me about this Two of Cups. Somebody might have connected with somebody. Tell me about the Two of Cups, please. Somebody might have connected to somebody to do something because this was a bad investment. The Empress reverse, it could be Libra energy, man or woman. The Ace, someone connected with somebody and offered them an Ace of Pentacles to make a magical offer to do spell work against you, and it didn't work. And it did not work. And now someone's in a mental imprisonment because they couldn't get a judgment reversed. They couldn't cause you an imbalance, and they still can't get this judgment reversed. And they're left in a mental imprisonment, and they feel defeated. Okay. And what else? What's the final outcome of this? They can't move forward, and they're the wounded warrior. Monitoring spirit mosquito. So it's a missed opportunity. Okay. I have the Chariot here. It's a missed opportunity. The Chariot, the police. Clarify the Chariot. Right now, is the police coming to pick somebody up? Someone's getting a new start or an opportunity. Someone's about to have an ego death. So somebody might have told on somebody so that they could get a new start. Somebody might have literally told on somebody so they could get a new start. And somebody might have been watched, and they can't create any more illusions. So the police might be on their way to pick somebody up. Yeah. The Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Somebody might have told on somebody, snitched on somebody, so that because they could not provide an illusion through spell work for you. And because of that, they might have given this person up, and somebody might be about to go to jail. The police might be on the way. Who's this person? Who is this person going to jail? Who is this person? Somebody that's about to get bad news, that has had to get a new start working really hard because they couldn't get away with something. Oh, that was living in this big house that just kicked. Oh. So the kitchen witch with the low IQ. The kitchen witch with the low IQ that might have like been in this house here, this house energy. That's the Ten of Pentacles with that Scorpio energy. She had to get a new start, working real hard. Okay. And she realized that they were not going to get the money they thought they were going to get. And she shut down emotionally and kicked the Scorpio energy out of her energy. And it's exactly what came out in that reading a few weeks ago. That when they couldn't get the money, she was going to stop wearing a mask with him and cut him off. So that's what already happened. She shut down to him emotionally now that they're not getting the money, and she's cut him off. So somebody now has gone and reported her ass, and someone's about to she's getting bad news because she didn't get away with what she was supposed to do, and she might be about to go to jail because he's mad that her feelings were not true for him. I mean, for him, it was just lust. He doesn't know the difference between love and lust, but he's mad because he's like, I thought you would never leave me, whether I'm rich or poor, whether we get the money or not. Why would you leave me just because I can't get the money? I thought you loved me, because both of these people are inbred idiots. Y'all know that's stupid. I just got to be real. Y'all know these people are stupid. Like, he couldn't tell all that time that the kitchen witch with a low IQ that knows how to pop her catfish, like she had genuine love for you, you dumbass. It was about the money, the love bombing. It was about the money the whole time. All that sex and love bombing was about the money. All she wanted was to be rich. She was bisexual. She'd rather be with women any damn way. And this man honestly thought that she was really down for him, rich or poor. These people are not connected to their intuition at all. So now that she has to get a job and work, with this page of Pentacle work energy right here, she like, the fuck? Oh, hell no. I was only fucking you because I was going to be rich and for the money. She like, oh, hell to the no. No, if I got to fucking work at McDonald's, at this stage in my life to maintain all this shit, fuck that. You can go. You don't got nothing to offer. You mean you can't help pay this big no, you gotta go. I'm gonna have to hustle. I'm gonna have to do what I used to do. I'm gonna have to get back out there and sell pussy, do whatever I gotta do. I know I'm a little older now, so I might not get as much. That's why I'm working too. And he's mad because he's shocked that it wasn't true love. He is completely shocked that right now she's kicked him out of her energy. He's like, wait a minute. I thought we were together for better or for worse, in good times and in bad times. She like, you stupid motherfucker. You dumber than I thought you was. So he like, oh, okay. So I'm cut out your energy. I'm cut off for good. I'm cut out forever. Okay, watch, bitch. I got you, bitch. It's all fixed in the chain. So now she might be about to go to jail. Because he's like, if you're not my woman, why would I protect you and try to keep you out of jail and hide your evidence? So some energy like that going on here. I told y'all about narcissists. I told y'all, if you're younger and less experienced and you're still in lessons and you've discovered that you've been entertaining a narcissist, someone extremely narcissistic, because you haven't healed yet and you didn't know what to look for, and you're in a lesson and you need to get away from a narcissist. That's why I say, it's things you can do, if you can't up and relocate, tell them that it would break your heart if they were to ever ghost you and don't contact you and they don't know what's going on with you. If they ghost you, it would completely break you down. You would have a nervous breakdown if they ghosted you. You tell them that and you wait 24 hours. Okay. And then come back and tell them, by the way, I can't have sex with you anymore because I'm saved. I got saved. I don't give a fuck what you say. Make it up. Whatever you got to say, make the shit up. Tell them you're a baby Christian. You got reborn. No offense to Christians. I'm just saying, say you can't have sex anymore until you're married. Make some shit up. And you can't get married until you have enough money for the wedding you want. You got to lock it in so that it's an impossible feat with a narcissist. Because a narcissist would love to marry you and lock in. So you have to make sure you cover all your corners. No, I need my dream wedding. It has to be a certain amount of money. And I'm not having sex till I get married. And by the way, it would break my heart if you ever ghosted me. Don't forget that part. Because, a narcissist, they love to know your vulnerabilities and what would kill you so that they could do exactly what you tell them would hurt you. Narcissists live for that. And after you do that, they're going to be like, oh, you cut me off for sex? Okay, that's fine. That's cool. I'm going to hurt you with your vulnerability. You told me you would be crushed if I ghosted you. So I'm going to do exactly that, because narcissists are predictable. They're going to do exactly the opposite of whatever you tell them. And after they ghost you, what you do is that'll give time for you to put as much emotional distance between the two of you, change your locks, date somebody else, or pretend you are at least. The energy by then will dissipate on its own during the time of ghosting. They're a narcissist, so they're not connected to their intuition. So they're not going to put together why, when they ghosted you, you didn't text them, call them, or go run behind them. They're not going to put it together. They're just going to wait first for about a month before they're like, that's weird. I don't know. That's weird. They haven't contacted me yet. Maybe I'll wait longer. Narcissists are stupid. And the reason I say that to you all is if you're younger but less experienced and you found yourself stuck in a situation with a narcissist that you've been dating or got in a relationship with, and you're trying to escape and you can't move, when has dating a narcissist and telling them you never, ever, ever want to see them again in life? No offense. I don't want you to feel offended by this, okay? I'm an honest person, and I just want to be transparent. And I want to be an adult about this. I know that you are narcissistic, and you don't have to even say that, but narcissists, I really don't want to ever see you again. I don't want you around me or my family, my kids. I don't want to ever speak to you again either. And I want you completely out of my life, like social media, in person. I never want to see or talk to you again. Now, I'm going to delete your phone number. And I told you in person, like an adult, I'm going to delete your phone number and you delete mine, and let's shake hands and go our separate way like mature adults. When has that ever worked for anyone that has ever dealt with a narcissist? It never has. So whoever this woman is going to jail, neither one of these people are connected to their intuition, because she thought that she was going to just cut this motherfucker off like in cold blood. Like, all right, you don't have no more money and you're not getting no more money, so you cut out my life. Leave me alone. I don't want to deal with you no more. Child, that is a whole narcissist you were working with. You must be out your goofy ass mind. Shoot, your stupid self. You think you're going to just cut him off like that? You must be crazy. Child, this man about to be on super petty with your ass. It's like, oh, you going to break up with me. You seen how I act about divine feminine when I couldn't get divine feminine energy. Oh, I'm going to get you. You just going to cut me off. Child, he don't got no reason to spare her. If she's cutting him off from sex and cutting him off from validation, which is all he has, because this man has low self-esteem. So without her in his life to validate him, it's like she's ripping a blanket off of him. He feels vulnerable. He feels vulnerable and exposed. Like, oh my God, what are all my low vibrational friends going to say if I don't have this woman, the trophy energy attached to me anymore? They're going to think I'm a loser. They're going to think I'm a loser if I don't have a trophy type feminine connected. And I feel like a loser now because I have low self-esteem, and my confidence doesn't come from within. My confidence comes from having a woman that looks a certain type of way on my arm, and from having a whole bunch of money. So she's ripping a blanket and mask off of him by taking her mask off. Everybody's masks are being ripped off right now. And this fool is going to show his whole ass now. Like, you're not about to have me out here looking like I'm a loser. You going to jail if you can't be on my arm, because I can't be broke and have you leave me. My friends are going to make fun of me. You know how these 55-year-old men are like 10-year-olds. My friends are going to make fun of me. They're going to make fun of me if you don't go with me. If you don't go with me and wear that tight dress, they're going to call me a loser. Final message. Somebody's wish fulfillment is a partnership or the lovers. Final message. Someone's complete wish fulfillment, the 10 of Cups. Yeah, here goes that Scorpio. Their complete wish fulfillment could be a Gemini, or might be a partnership or the lovers. Clarify, their complete wish fulfillment is the lovers. Yeah, I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Their complete wish fulfillment would be to hold on to this woman to celebrate with her. That their complete wish fulfillment is to hold on to her so that they can celebrate with her. Okay, what she's doing, cutting him off and out her life, is reckless because he's retaliating against her because that's what she wanted to be. She wanted to, and he's so emotional right now. He's so emotional right now because she was his complete wish fulfillment. He wanted to keep her as a third party type because this man might be married to a Queen of Pentacles, but she wanted to be this man's complete wish fulfillment, and she got it. She was doing sex magic on him, and she wanted to be his complete wish fulfillment. So she had to do sex magic and do a whole lot of fucking and sucking. For her, it was about the money, but she wanted him to see her as his complete wish fulfillment. And now that he's broke, that's just what he is. He's like, I do see you as my complete wish fulfillment. I want you to stay with me, but you don't have any money. That's okay. Because you wanted me in this energy for you, didn't you? I'm going to give you all the attention you wanted now. You wanted me to see you as my complete wish fulfillment. That's how I see you. Bitch, you don't have no money. Get away from me. Okay? The Ace of Cups. And he's overly emotional right now. He's overly emotional and he's going to get an ass. That is so funny. Final card. This is the energy you wanted from me. And now that I don't have the money and I can't get the money, you think you're going to get rid of me? Bitch, you are my complete wish fulfillment and you're not going nowhere. We'll see. I'll call the police if you come to the house. Oh, you want the police to come to the house? Oh, I'll get the police over to the house because, bitch, I got evidence I kept on what you did and I'm going to get your ass locked up. I'm finna get your ass locked up. Oh. So the Moon card, somebody might have revealed something that's hidden because they're being reckless right now because she won't accept him if he's not going to be rich. So they revealed a secret about what they collaborated to do to try to get an illegal judgment that was over somebody in the court system revealed. So that somebody, and what they did that was reckless to try to get you illegally put in jail, to have you set up to be hurt physically, to have you stalk people following you. It's some evidence in the courts already and some evidence that the courts don't have. And this man is going to reveal it all unless it's like she's in a hell too. She's in a hell too because she's like, she don't want him no more because they can't get the money. And she's in a hell because if you don't stay with this man and continue to wear your mask with him, like you presented in the beginning, if you don't stay with this man now, it's like she created her own hell. If you don't continue to wear the mask that keeps this man happy like you were in the past to get and hold on to him, to keep him in that devilish energy, he's going to report you. So it's either love me or go to jail. So what's it going to be? So either love me and be poor with me or go to jail. And that's her fate. That's his fate. That's everybody's stuck in some kind of fate. Guys, I'm Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I love it. Popcorn.